in general.
So you're a mumbler.
I'm a mumbler.
All right, so let's start all over again here. And this is take two for guys from the hood here.
2 times.
Vatos from the hood. That's what I'm talking about. So we got
times.
Rene Ibarra and we got Joy Ibarra. The 2 Ibarras, but what separates you guys from? You got the Y's and the I's.
Yeah, his last name's with a Y, my last name's with an I.
Any relation?
No, not that I know of.
No.
He's in the middle of the line. I'm at the end of the line.
Hey, but funny story, dude. My dad changed his last name.
Maybe he just changed the first letter.
To an I. We're supposed to be with the Y, but El Vato was real into sci-fi and UFOs, mystery.
He could be my dad because I'm all into that shit. Maybe we're related for real.
So
I didn't know that about you, man.
he thought when the end of the world they're gonna choose people by their last names to who can live or who can go to the ship or who's gonna be able to survive.
Right.
So he's like, well, fuck, I don't want to be the last one because I'm with a Y. So once he turned like 20 or 18, he changed the last name to
Hey, you know that's pretty smart. You have everyone has to be in a line someday or another, and why not change your last name to the letter something that begins with letter A to get you in front of the line?
Yeah, all his brothers, like all my cousins, my uncles and aunts, are with Y's. Just like this is what, hey, you never know, dude. We might be related.
Hey, bro, if they come and invade the planet and they start probing people, I'll be fine at the back.
You don't. Hey, you know, knock it till you try it.
I don't know about that, man. Yeah. El Star. Oh yeah. So what are you doing back here, man? What have you guys been up to lately?
Shit, dude. Actually, been hanging out with Joe a lot. Been hanging out with the family a lot. You know, it's good to be back. Haven't seen you. Probably seen you more this past 2 months than I've seen you the last 15, 20 years.
Well, you know, I did notice that you were the type of cat that visits Brownsville, but you got to be with the family. You got a lot of friends. Everybody wants you to go visit, and
it's hard.
How do you split to yourself with your time? Because you're a dedicated workaholic as well. You have to be back to work at the same time.
You can't. It's hard. Of course, the family always comes first, but you try to see all your friends, and everyone's busy. And I would always come like on a Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, so it was rare for me to make it see, unless somebody was having a party or somebody was getting married or it was a funeral. That's when you'd see everybody at once. But on my visits, there's no way, dude. There's sometimes I would tell people would see me on social media, they'd be like, dude, you're in Brownsville, bro? You didn't even call me, nothing. I thought we're buddies. Yeah. It's like, no, but dude, I didn't have time, bro.
Yeah, he would always call me when he was on his way out. Leaving tomorrow.
No, yeah, he would call me and says, no, but I'm only gonna be there for like 15 minutes. So just gonna shake hands and see you later, man.
Like, hi bye. Ya como ya me fui.
Yeah, you can always tell Rene was gonna hang out. He'd say like, well, we can have a beer or number we'll have some beers, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's coming and just say hello, he's taking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But it's good. It's good being back. It's good being back, seeing the whole gang, family.
So tell us, man, you ran a really good, successful business up there in San Antonio.
Yeah.
You know, everybody knows you for Smoky Mo's Rene. And the food was really good. I remember visiting you a couple of times out there. Breakfast tacos, ribs, brisket, the whole works. So man, so you did that for a while, and now you've turned it in. And what's Rene what's the new goal for Rene?
Right now, I ran into a couple of health problems. So number one is to get healthy again. I'm almost there. I think I'm about 6 months away.
Amen.
After that, I don't think I can live here.
Okay, yeah.
I like big cities.
Well, yeah, you San Antonio, you got used to the metropolitan area of having everything right there. The games, football games, basketball games, concerts, and the multi array of restaurants that they got over there that we don't have. All we have is taquerias, bro.
No, and they're good. Well, you can't find a taqueria that's that good in San Antonio. But I went on a road trip for about 2 weeks back in February, and it was cold as fuck. And I went all the way to Canada, and I didn't find any good barbecue places. Because I always, every city I go to, I just try to check out the barbecue. So I really liked Colorado. I wouldn't mind moving over there and opening up a barbecue restaurant, or Chicago.
Has that changed?
Wisconsin.
Has that changed? Did you ever, when you were in business, you felt like you were going to retire to Brownsville, or that was never the intention?
I always wanted to retire in Brownsville just for my family. But my family's not that cool. I love them to
It's
death.
a love-hate relationship like your other families.
I love them to death, but man, it's all girls, dude. I don't know if you know this about me. I was brought up with a bunch of women.
So Noah's a girl?
I call him my little sister. He's a little bitch. Yeah, he's like a girl. Fuck.
Noella.
But yeah, I'm always around like 10, 12 girls, dude. So it's hard to have a conversation. They're all talking over each other, and I'm just not used to that, man.
Yeah. And so, fuck, man. So you're down here. What's your favorite place to eat here when you're down here? Now that you have that Brownsville diet going on right now.
The classics. I like Oyster Bar. Just went to a seafood place right now with Joe. It was really good. What's it called? Mole?
El Muelle.
El Muelle. El Muelle is good. Mariscos de la Rosa. CNC Wings. Vermilion was all right. It's changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like Ultimo Taco used to be good. It's not that good anymore. But if I would have to choose a favorite one, I would say the Oyster Bar.
The Oyster Bar, right? Seafood. Nice. And you have, what happened to Mariscos de la Rosa, man? Don't you have a friend that has a seafood place?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
He's great. I love it.
His place is good, too. It's damn good.
Nah, it's really good. It's really good. I go visit him at least once a week. I could go to his restaurant, and he takes care of me when I go there.
Nice. All right. And so, what else, man? What else can you tell us that you're up to?
Oh, well, I quit drinking.
All right.
Which is different for me. Quit doing drugs, which is also different for me. So I've been sober, man, just living a sober life. Found a new
perspective in life?
Yeah, like I'm actually slowing down, and how do they say? I'm stopping and smelling the roses.
There you go. Nice.
And it's pretty cool, like stuff that I never used to even notice that I would just take for granted. I can actually notice now, like birds, fucking insects, trees, clouds, shit that would just go over my head and be like nothing. Like now, I'm like, wow.
Do you feel a lot more comfortable with yourself as time goes on?
I feel brighter.
Like especially being around people that are drinking as well.
It doesn't bother me. No. And I never want to be that person where I quit drinking and preach to people about how cool I am for not drinking. I love drinking. I love doing drugs. I have nothing against it, and people want to do that. People, hey, who am I to judge, man? Shit. So it doesn't bother me, actually. It bothers me when they try not to be themselves when they're around me. Like,
do you think Mexican culture, especially right here in Brownsville, man, when you come and you're hanging out, is it a sober friendly city, if you will?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to do that. Well, you know what? I don't have to go to a fiesta. When it comes down to
No.
fiestas, there's partying.
No, I like that everybody just has fun hanging out with their family and their friends. And they don't have to go to bars or they don't have to go to clubs. They just have fun watching a Cowboys game or just hanging out in the backyard and telling stories and jokes and playing music. That's what I've noticed here in Brownsville. There's a lot of musicians, a lot of artists. Well, you're an artist. This guy's a musician. Everyone that I go to, like, they either take out their guitars or they're funny people, man. Like, they have jokes. I'm like, God damn, this guy should have been a comedian. So yeah, no, that is cool.
Am I here to amuse you?
But don't get me wrong. Everyone has that one. I think I was that one in the family where there's some borracho, like, you know, always has to be drunk and do something stupid and be the life of the party.
See, that's just going boom, but come and be done.
I loved it, man. I love it, dude. I like going to the beach. I love fishing. I'm not a big hunter, but my sister's boyfriend invites me. He's got a ranch. And you know Dean, right? He's got a ranch too, so we go hunting, like, for birds, like dove hunting. Just opened up.
Dove?
That's fun.
Dove or what? Like stuff like white-tailed?
I don't know much
Some
about
sort of bird.
hunting. Yeah, it's a dove. I don't know.
They just point and you shoot at it.
Yeah, dude. They don't move, bro. You see you coming up with a shotgun and they hear the noise and they're just like, you shoot like two at one time. You're like, what the fucking dove?
Personally, do you own guns or do you borrow?
I borrow because I don't.
You're not into.
I'm not a hunter.
Yeah.
I have fishing poles and fishing reels. I love to fish,
Okay.
but hunting, nah. I don't.
What about guitars and?
I actually started playing the guitar. I've had a lot of free time, so I'm getting pretty good.
Nice.
I don't know about my voice.
Let me get a little personal here. How has the relationship changed with, has your son, have you reconnected with your son now that you've changed into your lifestyle and to being without the drinking and stuff like that?
Oh, my son and I've always been really close. Always. I mean, he's 21 now.
Oh, yeah, he's an older
So we've always hung out. We've always had a great relationship. I don't think it mattered
kid. To me, he
to him. And I always made it a point not to be drunk around him.
Right, of course.
But I would drink around him.
Right.
So he's not like he ever saw me drunk.
Right.
If he did, in 21 years, maybe once.
Nice.
He doesn't really drink either, so it's been the same. And nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Nice, very nice.
Nothing's changed.
What about your mom, sisters, you know?
Yeah, you know what? That's changed. I spend more time with them.
Nice.
I used to just go to a bar and hang out and drink beer
Right.
and just watch the games, gamble on football games, baseball games, and just sit there all day and watch games.
You see yourself picking up more hobbies and stuff like that?
Yeah. Like I said, I started playing the guitar, started writing comedy jokes.
That was a joke, man. You threw it out there.
They're not very good. Okay, I went to Target the other day, but I missed.
You know, that one just went over me right now. It literally just went over me.
You know how they say when you break a mirror, it's 7 years bad luck?
Right.
My lawyer told me to get me off in 5. How come on the Last Supper, the portrait?
Right.
Why do y'all just sit on one side of the table? There's 12 of them. Sit on both sides, guys. Come on.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's perspective, man. I think they're all sitting around the table. It's just a perspective thing.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. I know where the joke is.
Yeah, it's not like there's cameras back in the 1500s. Like, not even. I mean, it was made in the 1500s, but Shit, that shit
Man.
happened 2,000 years ago.
Remember the jokes we used to say back then when we were kids, and it was all about tu mamá.
The mamá wears combat boots.
O la mamá de so and so en el expressway vendiendo tamales.
La madre de Nieves viendo chicos en el bridge. Hey, well, how come that dude was always la mamá de Nieves? I never even knew who Nieves was.
Yeah. Who knows, man? I'll probably have to beep that out because you can't say names. And
No, I'm talking about ice cream cones.
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 Yeah, la mamá de esto. Why were we so obsessed with your mother, man?
They're mom jokes, dude. They're funny, man. Tu mamá compone techos.
Tu mamá cortando zacate sin zacate. Ay, Jesús.
Tu mamá es bombera. A tu mamá le dicen la bicicleta porque todos le dan un ride. Oh, no, le dicen el pastel porque todos le meten el dedo.
Ay, puta madre. No, hombre, cállate. Va a ser un muerquito llorar ahí con eso.
Like, ooh, damn.
Let's get off of Mother's. I just got off yours. That was messed up,
I used to
man.
love that, dude. Shit, we're kids, bro. We're like, what, like 8, 9?
I think as far as comedy goes, man, we're growing up, we all were pretty funny people.
I think all of us were.
Yeah, and we found comedy in really making fun of each other.
Yeah, we roast. It's like a roast show.
And you almost make fun of each other, but it's kind of like pushing each other's buttons to just to pass the time. And I wasn't really to bring somebody down, but it's to see how clever you could get.
I did it for that.
It was a roast show. Like it pretty much we were just roasting each other the whole time. And then it was cool if they start ganging up on somebody. Like, yes, they're not ganging up on me today.
As he was getting it this weekend.
Sometimes I make excuses like, I gotta go home, man. Like, I think my mom wants me home. All right.
Oh, no, look at mom.
Go home, fucking asshole. These are my friends, jerks.
Yeah, man, no kidding, man. So you still stay in contact with a lot of the cats from the old neighborhood?
You, Joe, Chabelo, Baldo,
Juan Davila too?
Juan Davila. Pretty much, yeah. The only ones that I don't talk to are the ones that aren't with us anymore. May they rest in peace, but...
Pac-Man's one of them.
Dude.
Remember Tatis?
I love Pac-Man, bro. He's a cool dude.
There's a cool cat. He always had jokes, man. Oh my goodness, that guy had jokes.
Dude, his mom would say that he had Down syndrome just so they can get a paycheck. Even that's a joke.
You had to throw that in there.
I'd be like, hey, dude, you don't have Down syndrome, bro. He's like, no, pero me ayudaron cheque. I was like, all right. I like your style.
No, hombre.
And Pac-Man, I think was a cool cat, man. His brothers are cool too. His brother used to fix lawnmowers.
He's still around. That's pretty cool. The old neighborhood.
He's still around.
I love the old neighborhood. Every time I pass by there, fucking nostalgia. It's just the best neighborhood ever.
My sister still lives in my old house. They remodeled it.
You know, something I didn't know that I found out later in life is that whole region is called the Buena Vida. It wasn't just like
projects.
Yeah, because we thought it was just about the projects, but the whole neighborhood was the Buena Vida neighborhood.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's on the map as being the Buena Vida neighborhood. Okay, we'll leave it at that, man. Thank you so much for the neighborhood cats for coming over and hanging out. We got Joe Ybarra and Rene Ibarra.
It's raining.
See you guys later.
All right. Hasta luego, homies.
Hey, it sounds cool, dude. You have a